Hey everybody, it's Chris and Tony back for another Hoosier Beer beer review for the Tiger Sox series, the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today we're going to be doing the Busted Knuckle Ale from Quaff Brewing. This is one of the beers that my buddy Chris in Indiana sent me, and Quaff Brewing is out of Nashville, Indiana, which is in Brown County. So I believe the one that we tried before, I want to say the Ring of Dingle from Green Man. I think Green Man is actually in Nashville as well. So this is actually a second Nashville beer for us.
Yeah.
And Chris sent us a hell of a collection.
Thanks, Chris.
Really nice, good stuff.
Yeah,
Thanks,
really
Chris.
cool.
And
Very cool.
he definitely came through. We got some really good beers. There's going to be this one. There's going to be some IPAs. There's a really nice sour and the highly coveted Zombie Dust from Three Floyds Brewing. Expect to see a Tiger Sox review of that as well. This, once again, is the Busted Knuckle. I'm going to show you the bottle. It does not actually say anywhere on the bottle what specific kind of ale it is.
Yeah.
If memory serves, when Chris sent me the message, he said that it was something comparable to a brown ale, but Tony noticed on the back that it actually says it is the deep red color reminiscent of fresh blood on the newly busted knuckle of a working man or woman's hand. So,
And as much as we'd like to bust our knuckles open for you to show you,
yeah,
I don't think I'm going to do that.
yeah, we're blue collar. We're not we're not rough and ready. We're just blue
Start
collar.
punching each
Yeah.
other here for the next 10 minutes.
We're we're working
There,
people.
see?
We're working people. We have to have our hands to work. So. But anyway, so this has a 7.2 ABV, which is a little high for a brown ale. But once again, we don't know exactly what kind of ale it specifically is.
Yeah. Mystery ale.
But since Tony is the not the accent, but the expert pourer, I'm going to have him go ahead and pour
Says
us
one
into.
person.
Everybody knows that.
By the way, real quick, we did change our background. Obviously, you might have noticed. The bottles are not behind these blinds. We had to move inside, everybody. This is Vegas, and
Yeah, it's June 26th.
probably around 130 in that garage right now, and I'm not exaggerating at all. So, yeah, it's miserable out there. So we might actually have this background. Maybe we can put some Tigers and Boston Red Sox banners on the blinds or something, just as a.
And I always wonder,
you know,
maybe we could set up a bottle collection right up there on your
we
shelf
can
and
flip this
flip this
around.
around. We can do this.
Yeah,
but
for the next few months at least, I would guess that this will be one of the two backdrops that are not the garage.
And obviously we're going to have to work, play with the light too, because the sunlight is coming through pretty good. But
silhouette thing
as we said, this is blue collar, guys. This is
blue collar.
This is a cheap budget. This is a free recorder, and this is the opener that I got for promoting. So we're using an opener that cost us nothing. Taza Designs Pop the Top opener. And Tony will show you once again from the side.
Right before your very eyes. Maybe what a big surprise.
It's just it's a plain black.
It is a plain generic.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't feel a need. But if you wanted to recap it.
Or you could use it, when your teddy bear loses an eye.
When your teddy bear loses an eye, or if, you're trying to be the Monopoly guy in reverse. And instead of a monocle, you have something covering your vision.
Write us comments with what you will do with your glass.
With your black lid, by all means.
All right, we're going to pour into our stone glassware.
Gargoyle.
Small little glasses we got from a tasting here in town. And I'm not seeing blood red, as the bottle says, reminiscent of a busted knuckle blood.
Well, I'm seeing more, like Chris said, a brown ale, quite honestly.
This looks like a nutty looking brown ale to me. Mm-hmm. I actually expected to pour this and see some variation of like ketchup red or something, because of how the bottle.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, we can get it. That smells like a brown ale.
It really does. It smells
nutty.
like a porter, even like a nutty brown.
It's almost like a half a glass of porter, half a glass of brown ale.
Yeah,
I'm getting the nuttiness right off the.
Lots of nutty, and I'm getting some raisin smell too, and as you can see, it doesn't have a particularly thick or noticeable head. Of course,
super thin, light lacy.
Tony did not, pour an overously bigger pour. Overously vigorous
begins here.
pour. Wow.
He has not had a beer
language lessons.
It's fun. Yeah.
How to speak English for people who speak English.
Yeah, it smells really good.
But Tony's right. Chris's assessment of the color is more correct than their own, quite honestly. This is a brown.
Yeah.
Towards the bottom of the glass, I can kind of see some red coming through, maybe even up in the, so put it up into sunlight. But yeah, all in all, this very much looks and smells like a brown ale. So
Yeah, I mean, all I'm seeing in here is the color just is deep red. I mean, we're sitting right by some sunlight here, right behind us,
yeah,
and I'm not getting any of it, deep or
kind of
not.
if you look through. Now, if you look through the top,
I
you go, yeah, you
suppose,
can
yeah,
kind
but
of
I
see
mean, they're
that.
really. I
But
mean,
as for what goes,
look how dark that beer is from this angle. I mean, it's just
and this has
kind of weird.
virtually no carbonation.
Yeah.
You do see an occasional bubble popping here and there, but
Do they
very low
have a
carbonation.
bottled on date by any
Um,
chance?
I did not see that. Although, what is this number right here? Is that a?
What's this? I do see a 16. I think it says January 16th, 16, if I'm reading
Okay,
it
so
right.
yeah.
Relatively fresh.
Uh-huh.
All right, here goes that.
Cheers.
Here's mud in your eye. Busted Knuckle. Um, hmm, Coffee-ish. That's weird. It's like a stout. It's kind of like taking on a stout feel already.
Yeah, yeah. It's and it does kind of taste like an amber in the fruitiness, but it has more of a brown. Maybe that's why they didn't say what kind of ale it is. They had a
It's
really hard
yeah.
time
That's
discerning,
that's
you
actually
know.
what I'm feeling. I mean, I feel like I'm drinking a very like a very potent brown ale or a very subtle stout. Just because I'm getting, the coffee flavors, a little bit of a spread. I'm getting that,
Hmm.
but it's definitely not a typical brown ale if it is one.
No, no, it has a higher mouthfeel than you
Yeah,
would normally expect for a brown ale. I'd say this is like a medium high, maybe even a high low,
it tastes
kind of
good.
spiky. Yeah, well,
It
it is
tastes
a good beer.
it tastes really really good. It being a hot day today, it's not exactly the one I'd reach for now, but we
Exactly.
have a job to do. We have beers to test and try,
This is just
and
the deal, and when you get
we signed up.
that's part of blue collar too, is when you get a beer, and you don't want it. It hasn't been obviously we hadn't had a chance to age this or the opportunity to age it, so
Mhm. Yeah.
it's not in a high enough ABV, so you want to drink it fairly fresh. And
I'm not getting any ratty elements at all.
um,
It's
the
too much.
first couple of sips, I got kind of an amber, but now the more I drink, and I think the deal is because of that high mouthfeel, that's why I thought amber. I think the high mouthfeel is making this sort of brown
Yeah,
taste more like an amber because of
let me
that
get some
high
here.
mouth. Oh my,
Got some.
alcohol abuse.
We're we're babbling with our English and we're spilling drinks,
Hey, and
and our lighting's bad,
at least it's not before noon this time. So,
and I have a boo boo, and my bills are high,
and my feet hurt,
yeah,
and my ass itches.
and my neighbor has a loud dog. There, just what YouTube wants to
So,
watch.
this is not a bad beer. I don't know that I would necessarily order this.
I wouldn't.
Um,
Not to be mean to anybody who might watch this that partial to these guys, or even Chris for that matter, your friend,
mhm.
but it. I know in this style and this color and this mouthfeel, I feel like I can do better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't want to sit here and blast it because it is a tasty beer. But for the style, which we clearly can't narrow down to more than two,
Yeah.
and even they can't, like he said, it's like nowhere on the bottle. Here's all this nice script back here telling you a cool story about things going on.
And you can tell that some real work went into this, and that means that other Quaffon beers, I will definitely be willing to try.
Oh, sure.
I just think that this is a
Yeah,
beer that it's not particularly to my liking, but I bet Quaffon makes some other stuff that I could
I would
probably go for.
I would say so
And
for sure. I mean,
you know,
because of what I mean, this is also 7.2 alcohol. I don't know if you said that
mhm.
yet or not. I guess maybe it's just I'm not really in the mood for this kind of beer today, but I've had beers, before that were like, oh my God, this beer is amazing, and I can't believe I ordered this style.
At this
Sometimes you
particular
just
time of the year, yeah.
happy accidents that come along. Like, what's this? A Hefeweizen? I don't want a Hefeweizen. Well, here, try it. Then you try it, and you're like, oh my God, my life has changed.
Hmm.
Not really, but yeah, brown ale, raisins. I'm getting that.
Uh-huh.
Amber,
I think I'm trying to figure out who exactly
a
to
slight
recommend this beer
smokiness to it.
to.
That's
You
another
know,
thing.
if you're a brown ale porter kind of person, I don't know that this is going to be to your liking, but maybe. If you like the variety so much that you like to see, things happen to it, like with you in IPAs. I've never seen, I mean, you're certainly not if it's a white IPA, you'll drink it. If it's a rye
Right.
IPA, it's a red, it's,
Right.
whatever.
Black IPAs.
Yeah, you're definitely willing to try an IPA
Yeah.
because you like IPAs enough. And so
Right.
I'm saying maybe, just maybe, brown ale lovers would say, "Oh yeah, I'm so glad somebody went this direction with the
Yeah,
brown ale or something like
I
that."
think that's really the one direction you would have to point if you had to call it a style.
Hmm.
I don't know what else you would call it other than a brown.
I don't know that I'd recommend it to amber drinkers, unless you're an
See.
amber drinker who also likes brown ales. Like if your favorite beer is amber and your second favorite variety is porter,
Hmm. There you
then
go.
this is
Yes.
definitely the beer for you.
This feels like it's just off the family tree of a porter.
Uh-huh.
Very, very similar to it.
Yeah.
But I would say unique just because we're tripping over the words here
Uh-huh.
to try to get this.
And we both like
honed
it
in
too.
on.
I mean, that's the thing is it's not. I mean, it's not our favorites.
It's okay.
I mean, I don't think
I'm not,
you're not disliking it anyway.
no, I'm
I
not
mean,
disliking it. I will. That's where you and I are different. Like if Chris doesn't like a beer, he's very. How do I word this? How do I phrase this? How am I going to say this? I'm more like, look, I hope this doesn't hurt anybody's feelings.
Yeah.
But that's just how
Yeah.
we differ.
Well, I personally wouldn't say I dislike the beer. I wouldn't order it.
That's exactly how
Yeah.
I feel. I don't dislike it.
Mhm.
However, if I'm in the mood for a brown or a porter or even a hybrid of the two,
But if I was at a
feel like I
friend's
can do
house
better.
and he
That's all.
cracked open one of these and said, "You down for a busted knuckle?" I'd say, "Sure, yeah, I'll have a busted
Yeah, I'll have a
knuckle."
busted knuckle. Yeah,
Wouldn't drink a second one, but I'd have
exactly.
one.
It's like, I'll have a busted knuckle, or do you want a Keystone Light? I'd say, give me that busted knuckle.
Exactly.
And then he'd punch me. I'm like, that's not what I meant. Cool label though. I do like
Yeah.
the. I never get this right. That does say busted knuckle, and the hand. I feel like I'm actually running the mouse, like the hand across the screen.
I'm still working on it. So
Look, boom.
this is my left.
Yeah.
Not on here. It isn't. All right. So anyway,
I'm gonna
all
finish
in all,
this
this
off while
was
we're on the
we're
lawn
gonna
cam.
Tony's
We got
gonna finish
a
this,
couple
and I'm
more
gonna
minutes
take
left.
a Instagram picture, and actually I think we're probably about ready to sign off here.
Yes. We have another one
Still
to
want a
do.
little bit of beer in the glass when I take the Instagram picture, so gonna hang on to that much. And check us out for the next one. It's going to be the Imperial Stout from brewery whose name I forget, but it is the next Tiger Sox review will be a Hoosier beer collection
In a can.
In a can. So until then, happy drinking and cheers.
Drink good beer.
Drink
I
good
love
beer.
your slogan, man. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.